Hey everyone, so this is the iFi Go Bar. It's an ultra portable USB DAC and headphone amp. This is just amazing for its size. No matter what headphones or IMs I hook up to it, it just makes the sound on them so much better over using the standard Apple Lightning to 3.5mm dongle on my iPhone while listening to music. So what you see in front of you is everything that comes in the box with the iFi Go Bar. You get the retail box, you get the iFi Go Bar, as well as a USB-C cable, and a USB to Lightning cable for iPhones, as well as a USB-C to USB-A adapter. You also get the small leather carrying case, and it does have a belt loop in the back. In the package, you also get this iFi Go Bar instruction manual. It has a lot of good information that you're gonna need, so keep this handy and close by. The iFi Go Bar has some excellent features, which I will go over in this video, and also has some of the same technology of its bigger desktop DAC and headphone amps, but in a much smaller portable form factor. So this small DAC amp is perfect if you're commuting, working remotely at your desk, or also works great if you're traveling and want to listen to your high-res music on the go. You can connect it to your laptop, MacBook, tablet, or smartphone using the included Lightning to USB cable or the USB-C cable. Or if you only have a USB-A connection on your device, you can use the USB-C to USB-A adapter. So while I do appreciate iFi including this leather travel case, I would have preferred a holder with a clip on it. In terms of features, it's got some of the features of its bigger brothers, such as digital filtering modes that include bit perfect, standard minimum phase, and the GTO filter. For analog mode processing, you have the options of turning on X-Bass Plus, which adds some natural sounding bass, as well as X-Bass, which adds some soundstage to your music. You can turn on each individually or have them both on at the same time. The iFi Go Bar also has the IE Match feature, which you can see the switch for on the left here, which can help reduce background noise in sensitive headphones and IEMs. And it also has turbo mode, which ramps up the gain by 6 dB to give you even more power when it's needed. Talking about power, the amp portion of this device can do 475 milliwatts into 32 ohms and 7.5 volts into 600 ohms with the balanced connection. This device can play both DSD and MQA music as well. Now let's talk about the build quality and available audio connections and all the physical buttons and display LEDs that are on this device. The iFi Go Bar features a smart alloy case with physical buttons to select your tuning options, as well as a column of LEDs that provides a display for the format and sample rate of the digital audio currently being played, and whether you have X-Bass Plus or X-Bass turned on or off. The iFi Go Bar weighs only 1 ounce and has dimensions of 2.6 inches by 0.9 inches by 0.5 inches. Now, if I had to say one bad thing about this device, is that the black text on black case make it very difficult to read the text in normal light. So you can see here, I have to kind of play around with the light in order to read the text that's on there. I think this was a poor design choice in my opinion, and the text should have been white font on the black case, especially with the text size being so small on this device. Now let's take a closer look at the connectivity of this device. For input, you have a USB-C connector, which you can connect up to your smartphone or laptop using the included USB-C or Lightning to USB-C cable. For standard headphones, you have the 3.5mm connection on the left here. But the great thing about this device, which makes the extra cost worth it, is the balanced 4.4mm connection that will provide extra power to your balanced headphones or IEMs, which you can see here on the right. If we take a look at this side here, we have the IE Match switch, which can be set to the 4.4 connection. It can be set to off or set to the 3.5mm connection. Then you have the physical buttons for volume down and volume up, which are important as they will be how you control your volume no matter what device you hook up with it. Again, you won't be able to use your device's internal volume control when you're using the Go Bar. So just keep this in mind, as it was a drawback for me. But I got used to using the physical buttons on the Go Bar fairly quickly. Finally, all the way on the right, you have the settings and digital filter mode button. If you short press, you can turn on X-Bass Plus and X-Bass. If you long press the button, you can select the digital filter mode. It's important to note that there is no on-off button, which is something that threw me off initially. It has no battery, so it just uses the power from your device that you hook up to it, and it automatically turns on once it's connected via the USB-C input. And I did want to mention that the iFi Go Bar comes with a standard 12-month warranty. Now let's talk about sound quality, because this ultra portable DAC amp makes just about anything you hook up to it sound amazing, and also packs a punch. I got the opportunity to try the iFi Go Bar with everything from $25 IEMs you see here, these are the blonde BL03s, to the Odyssey LCD2 Classic, which are planar magnetic headphones, as well as high-res $1,000 headphones such as these Sennheiser HD8XX headphones. So I got a pretty good feel of what the Go Bar can do. I also tried the Go Bar with gaming with my PC38X gaming headphones, so make sure to stay till the end of the video if you're interested in that. Now, the most significant improvement I saw when I tried the iFi Go Bar with the different headphones you see here was when I tried them with the $25 BL03 IMs. With the IMs connected to my iPhone with the Apple dongle, I felt that the bass and treble generally sounded good on these, but not excellent. The mids sounded a bit congested, and it was just hard to hear details in this region. The mids could get muddy at times depending on the song I listened to, and soundstage was very small and close to your ears. Imaging is very good, but it is affected by the small soundstage. Now when I tried the BL03s with the Go Bar, I immediately noticed a sonic difference when listening to the music. It was like I was listening to more expensive IEMs that would normally cost somewhere in the range of several $100s. The bass and treble went from good to excellent. The treble sounds just also clear, and the bass really hits deep and stays around for much longer with the Go Bar. The mids were cleared up, and now you are definitely able to hear more of the detail in the music with the Go Bar. The soundstage just opened up by a lot, and with a wider soundstage, imaging was also as impressive. The instrument separation was very good. The music just sounded majestic. That's the best way I can describe it. Now with the Odyssey LCD2 planar magnetic headphones connected to my iPhone directly with the Apple dongle, I felt that the bass and mids and treble all sounded good. Mids can get a bit muddy at times. As far as soundstage, it lands somewhere in the middle of other headphones I listened to. Imaging and instrument separation was also good. Overall, good quality with the Apple dongle, but not excellent. Now, when I tried the LCD2 Classics with the Go Bar, I had to use turbo mode to get the volume to my preferred listening level, which is louder than most people, I would say. Turbo mode was a nice feature to have because it gives you plenty of headroom for the volume. Now, as far as the sound, bass was improved and more pronounced, especially mid-bass. Treble was a little richer sounding. In the mids, that little bit of muddiness with the Apple dongle went away. There was also an overall richness added to the sound that made it enjoyable to listen to. Vocals sounded cleaner. Soundstage was improved just a little bit, but imaging was definitely better, and instrument separation was also improved. Now with the $1,000 HD8XX headphones and the Apple dongle, the treble already sounds excellent. Mids were a bit subdued and in the background, not much bass presence, and I felt like the vocals blended in a little bit too much into the music. Soundstage and imaging, however, were excellent. I must say that there was an overall lack of energy, resulting in a very laid-back music listening experience with the HD8X and the Apple dongle. Now when I hooked up the HD8XX to the Go Bar, it added a layer of richness, and there is much more energy in the music. It's much more exciting to listen to, I would say. Vocals were well separated and forward. Mids are now more in the foreground and present, adding energy to the music. Treble is a bit sharper, but in a good way. Bass is much deeper and has more energy and stays around longer. Overall, I enjoyed listening to my HD8XX on the Go Bar because of that added energy that was present, which made them fun to listen to. Now, as far as gaming, I hooked up my favorite gaming headphones, the PC38X from Drop, and I hooked it up to the Go Bar, and then I loaded up Warzone on my PC. I found that it worked much better than my current desktop DAC and amp setup because the treble was much sharper and I can pick up on a lot more details in the sound. It helped me with locating loot chests as I can hear exactly what room they were in. It also helped me with hearing enemy footsteps, and I can easily track where they were in relation to my position, whether it be above me or below me, which is also very important. The Go Bar worked perfectly for gaming, and it's a good option if you're on the go and want to do some gaming. All right, that wraps it up for my review of the iFi Go Bar, and if you're interested in more portable DAC amps such as this, you're welcome to check out my other videos. Until the next one, see you then.